may have shot Goliath. A third party protected Theodore. Third party used Goliath. As a non-third party, deliberately shot a poisoned dart at Goliath to provoke it into attacking Theodore. Okay, well, it's protecting, then it's could be Arthur. When using, then could be Paul. Goliath may have killed Theodore, may have been provoked. Yeah. Okay, and if we say Paul killed Theodore. Well, I honestly think it was the Paul. So let me quickly check. Huh. Was the elephant shot before or after Charles? Does it matter?
Want to talk about the elephant in the yard?
Huh. With who I can talk about it?
I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Have you seen what your father sent to Paul?
This is despicable. My father was never a gentleman, but this crosses the line. I knew that father wasn't fond of Paul, but this is just awful. If only he could have seen how good Paulie is to me. I don't have any thoughts on this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I've nothing to say about this. I've nothing to say about this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I don't have any thoughts on this. I've nothing to say about this. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful. I'm afraid I can't add anything useful.
Are you aware that Paul smuggles drugs for a dangerous gang?
Mr. Holmes, I've already told you. I call him a pirate in play. He's not an actual pirate. He's a champion and a brave gentleman, not a thug.
Let us agree to disagree on that. But don't be surprised if one of his clients knocks on your door.
I don't feel safe with that beast back here.
I have to leave you for now.
Okay, so we can choose. Okay.
You were right about Goliath. Everyone confirmed your opinion. They all agree that the beast is vicious. The animal wielded 2 tons of rage, and Mr. Gilden regrettably didn't stand a chance. The mating season only served to amplify its temper.
Oh, spare me. That's a little too much detail, thank you. What is the point of this conclusion? How do you plan to use your findings?
Miss Gilden, I know how much you dislike the elephant.
Rather more than dislike. I wish I could have done more to that wretch than just speak of it.
But it's innocent. Goliath did not intend to kill your father. It was provoked, scared, and in mating season. Your father took Goliath's normal state for granted, and in doing so made a mistake that caused the elephant to be aggressive.
Stop it! I already know the answer. I don't need your moral perspective on this situation. I don't know why you wasted your time. I actually did more than you.
Which involved what, Miss Gilden?
A man with a big wallet made an offer to take the elephant away. I accepted it. I was so naive, thinking that it was me who was so helpless. But you are useless too.
I am glad that the elephant is no longer of your concern, but I need to make sure.
I don't care, and I don't want to listen. Thought you wouldn't turn up.
Why is that? I suppose it's the English way to leave without saying goodbye, but I never planned to abandon you.
Because you brought the filthy beast here. Because you did nothing to ensure its proper punishment. I had to do everything, not you.
I was piecing together your father's murder.
There was nothing to piece together. I told you, it was Goliath. I never asked you to talk with anyone. I asked you to find the stupid animal.
Even if my efforts are invisible, that does not mean that I did nothing.
I don't have the strength to argue. These are my father's belongings. They're about your mother. Take them all and leave me be.
I won't waste your time any longer, Miss Gilden. Thank you for your help.
Oh, okay. My dear Theodore, I value our friendship more than most other bonds. We share the same restless soul. And your acceptance and support in trying times has been a blessing. I'm endlessly grateful for the turn of fate that saw Caesar and I join the same expedition as you. It changed my life for the better. Nevertheless, I'm not blind, not a hypocrite. I know that your feelings towards me have deepened. Forgive me, Theodore, but I don't feel as you do. I must spare you the pain of one-sided love before it's too late. Please see enclosed the necklace you thoughtfully gifted in remembrance of our adventure together. I cannot, in good conscience, continue to wear it. I know this letter will cause you such hurt, and for that I can but apologize deeply. Yet my heart is with Caesar, who is still unaware of your desires. If this sees the end of our friendship, I will understand, but I truly hope we can continue to share the conversations, collaborations, and kindness that have brought me such joy all these years. Yours respectfully, Violet.
My mother always wore this around her neck until one day it disappeared. I was wondering where it went. She said it was a birthday present from a good friend. I just had another glimpse of a memory, John. It's fuzzy, but I'm sure it happens somewhere in the manor.
Finally moving forward. Shall we go?
Yes. So, case book. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to look for an article, but it was not in the archive, so I gave up. To the miner, to the miner. It's To the left, to the left. So I made a conclusion, but I thought I had to like confirm and be bubble. Good that I changed again. Oh, sorry. Oh, I bought it.
Ah, the best place for reading. Mycroft's umbrella, the only outgoing thing in his wardrobe.
Home sweet home, Sherry. You know, I envy you, Sherry. You can talk to other people and they won't ignore you.
And I envy you. You can ignore any person you're bored with. You don't miss out on much. Most men are dull, unlike yourself.
Well, I'm flattered.
I remember how angry Mycroft was about these marks. He called it a frivolous, childish endeavor.
Hey, I'm pinning it. Painting near a door. Well, it's second floor for sure. I had what?
I had a surprise for my mother. I was holding an ancient Greek vase, or rather, quite a big piece of it. You had a shovel with you, John. I remember now. We dug up the vase from Greek ruins here on Cordona and were eager to show my mother right away. For some reason, the door was closed. We knocked.
But nobody answered. We thought that she was busy.
So we left the vase and ran downstairs. Another one. There must be something important behind it. I can feel it. I decided to gather some archaeological tools in order to take a closer look at the vase.
But then we heard something, didn't we?
Yes. It came from upstairs.
The vase was broken, shards scattered all over the floor. And your mother was standing at the door.
Indeed, John. I doubt it was her. Let me concentrate. Otto Richter was standing there, furious at us. Dr. Richter told us never to disturb my mother when the door is closed. He said she had broken the vase.
But we didn't believe him. I bet he smashed it.
And now... Oh!
The things are still here.
Presumably Mycroft never felt the need to sort through it all.
Or couldn't bring himself to.
No. He would have put it behind him and moved on. My brother is not one for sentimentality.
Closed door. What's actually what we just experienced.
This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason. This room always reeked with an acrid medicinal stench. And here is the reason.
London, August 21, 1865. Mrs. Sir Morland Holmes, the renowned archaeologist, authenticator, and historian, is dead. A mere 41 years of age, he was seized by a cardiac event during the opera of the Covent Garden Theatre on Sunday. Despite his physician's best efforts, he remained insensible and died at 20 minutes past 6 o'clock last evening. His sudden end came as a severe shock to his large circle of acquaintances. Mr. Holmes is survived by wife Violet and two sons, Mycroft 16 and Sherlock 6. Funeral services will be held Wednesday at the Highgate Cemetery of St. James. Okay.
It's a strange feeling to read about my father's death in the newspaper. I can't recall anything except the deep feeling of loss.
You were too young. It happened before we even met. It's so sad. I'm sorry.
March 25, 1869. Examination notes of Dr. Otto Richter. Over the last few months, I have asked Mrs. Holmes to sketch some landscapes. The first few were clear and accurate, but subsequent drawings quickly drifted away from reality. It appears her disease progresses rapidly and perhaps even affects her vision. I may need to consider trepanation.
Do you think the doctor could have used these tools here? I hope not.
Observation on Mrs. Violet Holmes, Dr. Otto Richter, 19 of May 1868. Initial consultation revealed their patient suffers sleep problems, periods of anxiety and slight confusion of memories. Prescribed a strong sedative to be administered daily and will continue to monitor symptoms. 3rd of August 1868. Sedation has helped minimize anxiety attacks, but Mrs. Holmes now experiences catatonia, apathy, and prolonged depressive states. Moreover, the patient's confusion has worsened. Confusion, yeah. And she began writing letters to her deceased husband as if he were alive. I have prescribed 6 further drugs to balance her mental state and weekly hydrotherapy. 27th of November 1868. The current drug regimen has delivered middling results, with confusion worsening into near constant delusion. Patient grows aggravated when these beliefs are contradicted, promoting aggressive behavior. I have now witnessed several episodes of violence against her own family and towards herself, Consequently, I ordered that bars be installed on the windows and that Mrs. Holmes be trapped to her bed at night. Strapped. The dosage of all medications has been raised. I have prescribed the patient additional hydrotherapy sessions as well as some mild hallucinogens.
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
Are we looking at something specific?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
Huh?
No labels. I doubt it ever had one.
I mean, there's clearly a yellow thing, but I can't hold to inspect because he's grabbing it right away. And I rotated it.
There appear to be residues of the bottle's contents at the bottom.
Ah, okay. Now.
This picture was drawn by my mother. I recognize her hand. There's a date on it, 8th of December, 1868. This seems a bit odd. I can recognize my mother's style, but it's far too sloppy. Dated 12th of February, 1869.
Oi.
It's difficult to tell what this is meant to represent. There's no date at all. Straps on the bed. It just doesn't look right. Seems this was the most frequently used medication. One dram dissolved in a glass of water, administered daily. Not to exceed 1 dose in 24 hours, not to be given to children.
My gentle seizure. Seizure? I don't know. Alas, I'm still yet to receive any correspondence from you. One presumes my previous letters are chasing you around the continent as you travel. I hope you are in good health and already on your way home. Forgive me my impatience, but life without your kind words and bright eyes is scarcely worth living. Boys need their father round too. I can tell that they miss you, though, as you well know, Mycroft is not one to wear his heart on his sleeve. In case my prior letters have been lost, now that we have relocated to Cordona, please come back soon. Forever yours, Violet. February 1869.
Oh, I would love to take a bath right now.
Not this one. Surface corrosion suggests it was prone to extreme temperature fluctuations. For medical purposes, I suppose. My mother loved flowers. They made her smile. I remember we would bring a new bouquet every week to make her a bit happier.
That's why we collected all the violet flowers we could find on the island. Look what I found! The White King is under attack. Sherry, can you save him and checkmate the opponent in one move? You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Memories, an old sheet of paper, observation journal, a match. Yeah, okay.
Ah, nice move. You saved the king and checkmated the black king with the rook. You're not obliged to be here, Sherry.
Well, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Let's do chemical analysis, because I love it so much. What the hell? What is this? What is it doing? Help? It doesn't explain. Hello? Okay. Well, how do I get -4? If there's only like -2. Let's see what it does. Just for funsies. Oh. That's what it does. Okay. Okay. So then it's pretty simple, is it not? Oh wait, this is also gonna cancel mine, right? Okay, and now we're... Yeah. The substance as a hallucinogen derived from mushrooms. Okay, John's diary.
We can leave any time you want. You're not obliged
Yeah,
to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Is there anything?
You're not obliged to be here, Sherry. We can leave any time you want.
Well, I mean, we found everything, so I'm not sure what exactly we're doing here still.